You think relationship heartbreak is painful? Support Manchester United first. The type of premium heartburn you be having on a daily, you see, you and Jested will be best of friends. Now, in this video, I'm going to be exposing so many things about Ten Hag, about Wemo, and the main reason why you see that, you see, Sporting Lisbon president is behaving the way he's behaving towards Gyökeres. Now, this whole crisis started up with Ten Hag. When Ten Hag came to Manchester United, they asked Ten Hag, okay, look at the squad. From what you are seeing in the squad, what do you want? And Ten Hag, the first thing Ten Hag said was, okay, he looked at Lucia like, okay, we need a backup number 3. So Manchester said, okay, no problem. So who do you want? So he now remembered there was one time he was playing against Feyenoord when he was still at Ajax. And remember that the only person that was giving Anthony serious problem was Malasha. So he was like, oh, sharp, I have a good person for you guys. Sign me Malasha. I'm actually saying bought Malasha, right? It started actually very, very okay. Very okay. But after that season, before you know, Malaysia just vanished. Like into thin air. Nobody knew where Malaysia was. It was like if Malaysia has, I don't know if you get. So after the next season, that was the third season, Malaysia came back. But by that time, Malaysia won deep seriously. And now Manchester looked at it and like, no. Oh yeah, go out on loan. But Real Amran has stated to them that, you see this guy, I don't want him. He's not at the level which I want my left back to play at. And now he's currently back at Manchester United. Another problem, another person that Manchester United is looking to offload. The season whereby Manchester United signed Onana. Onana was not the main, like the only person available for Manchester United. Now, if you look at Onana's record, then Onana had 19 clean sheets, conceding 36 goals. Now, Manchester United was also very interested with FC Porto's goalkeeper, which was Diogo Costa, which is that goalkeeper that is keeping for Portugal national team. And now when you look at this guy had 20 clean sheets and conceded only 30 goals. So his record was way far better than who? Andre Onana, right? And when you look at it, age-wise, he was way young. I think around that time he was about 22. So age-wise, he was way younger than Andre Onana, which was like the main factor whereby you see Manchester United were really interested in him. But now, like I said before, the Ten Hag factor came in. Ten Hag, with his bromance of his old players, Ten Hag was not like, okay, let us get Andre Onana instead. But the excuse Ten Hag was giving was that, you see, Diogo Costa was way expensive. But now, when you look at the price tag between Onana and the demands, you see, FC Porto was calling for Diogo Costa. It was like a very tiny difference, because now Manchester United signed Onana for over like 45 million. That was what Manchester United signed Onana. And as of then, the first initial price set on Diogo Costa's head was about 60 million. And the FC Porto was willing to negotiate that fee down to about 50 something million, like below 55 million, because that was just like the first, like his price tag. But they were willing to like negotiate his fee. And when you look at his age, look at what he has done, a 22-year-old goalkeeper, look at what he has done. The fee they actually called was worth it. So Manchester had a chance to negotiate that guy down to about 52 to 53 million, which will almost be like 8 million more than what they paid for Onana. Instead, they say, no, let's go for Onana. And right now, what is happening? Manchester United is looking for a way to offload Onana. And there are talks that, you see, Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has had like different communications with Diogo Costa, talking to him that he really needs him at Manchester United. Before I continue going on with this video, if you have stayed up to this point, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Now, let's go to the transfer, what is currently going on. I know some people will be like, which is me too, let Manchester United walk out of Mbeumo. But now, when I think of it, and think of Brentford's own side of the whole story, you understand that Brentford are not really wrong in this Mbeumo's view. And if Manchester United walk out, who do we want to get? That is just the truth. Who do we want to get? We don't have anybody. We don't have anybody to get. So Manchester United cannot walk out. And you see Brentford, they're looking at that. So you sign Kuna for about 60 something million, right? And this is my Mbeumo my player that scored more goals than Matheus Cunha, so you want to get him lesser. So Brentford now be like, okay, if you can get Cunha for that fee, right, and my Mbeumo scored more, what will happen? You are going to give me more of what you paid for Matheus Cunha. So that is what is actually delaying this Mbeumo's deal. Now, in as much as I have said before that Sporting Lisbon president is guilty, this morning when I woke up, I actually thought of it. I'm like, Omo, let's actually look at this thing in this man perspective. In today's market, whereby people pay a ridiculous fee for rubbish. Now, this is the same Victor Gyökeres that scored 50 plus goals, right? And other clubs are looking to pay 60 plus 10 million for him. Now, Sporting Lisbon president assured us that, you see this guy, he's not going to leave for 60 to 10 million. He said yes. Victor Gyökeres has said that he's not going to play for Sporting Lisbon. But you see that fee that people are saying that he's not going to leave for that amount, that 60 plus 10, he's not going to leave for that amount. That Victor Gyökeres knows, and Victor Gyökeres knows what to do. But at the same time, if you reason this thing, this man is not wrong. If you reason, like, if you leave the sentimental and emotional part and look at the other side, he's not really wrong. Because now just look at Chelsea. Chelsea just signed João Pedro for close to add-ons, everything close to about 60 million. That's what they signed João Pedro for, right? Check how many goals did João Pedro score. João Pedro scored, I think, about 10 goals he scored last season, but they paid a whopping about 50 something million for him. Look at Matheus Cunha. How many goals did Matheus Cunha score? Manchester United paid 60 something million for him. Look at Mbeumo. Manchester United is going to be paying about 60 something million too. So Victor Gyökeres that scored 50 goals, is it what you want to now pay 60 plus 10 million for? I don't know if you get that. That is the point Sporting Lisbon president is coming from. Apart from the fact that, yes, Doni Nunes actually spoiled, Doni Nunes and Gonçalo Ramos, they actually spoiled the market. 80 million for Victor Gyökeres, it's not really that bad for a player that bang those much goals. And he not just bang the goals for only Sporting CP. When you look at his national team, Sweden, he still bang goals too. I don't know if you get, so I don't know if you are seeing this from the Sporting Lisbon president's point of view.
If you've not still subscribed for the channel, kindly hit on the subscribe option. It's going to be on this part of your screen. Smash on the like button, give this video a thumbs up, and also stay tuned for our next updates. And you're watching Everything Football.